Hi everybody, and I do believe that this video could lose Amber Heard the case, and I'm going to get into it right now, so bear with me. Now, Mr. Rottenborn cross-examined Johnny Depp on the stand, and he made a huge deal out of this property of JD box in this image. As you can see, the property of JD box here is right next to some, let's say, whitey stuff, and let's say a credit card or driving license. And he pressed Johnny quite a lot about this box.
You've seen this picture before, Mr. Depp, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes. And this is a picture that was taken in Miss Heard's former house or apartment on Orange Avenue after you two began dating, correct?
Yes, sir, and it's quite a composition. The composition of the photograph is very interesting.
I think that's something we can agree on. This picture, you recall, Mr. Depp, was taken in or around March of 2013. And those white lines, that's right?
I would assume.
Yeah, and that's your that you kept in that box that says property of JD with the skull and crossbones, isn't it?
Well, the beautiful composition of the photograph would suggest that, certainly.
Yeah. You don't dispute that?
I don't see me in it.
No, but you don't dispute that you carried in that box that said property of JD. That was a special box that you carried in, wasn't it?
The box was a gift from someone. I can't say that I carried in it, no.
You can't say that you carried in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some.
I don't know why, when this isn't the only image out there. Now, apparently, Amber Heard snapped this image, along with a few others, when Johnny Depp was on one of his benders. Now, I'm going to show you some objects in this image, and then we're going to do a little deep dive. So, we have 4 lines of whitey stuff, we have the property of JD, we have a glass of whiskey over here, we have a CD on a bag over here, and we also have a rolled up cigarette over here on the table. Nothing underneath it. We also have a newspaper over here that can be easily identified to know the exact date that this was taken. I also want to show you this over here, which is an ashtray behind the Golden Virginia. This is another image that Amber Heard took on this day. As you can see, the cigarette has unsmoked but been moved into said ashtray that was originally behind the Golden Virginia up here. And just for comparison, I shall use this image here to show you all the other things that were moved around. Now, this was an image that I posted onto Twitter a few days ago, and it was Spot the Difference Challenge, Amber Heard's evidence. I found 3 problems, can you find more? It turns out when you look at the other images, we do find more. So let's get into this. Over in this bottom corner here, we have Amber Heard's leg. Over here, we have another circle that isn't showing anything, which is rather convenient considering that in this other image over here, we have this property of JD box. Let's have a look. As you can see, the property of JD box is placed conveniently in the image. And yet over here, it's conveniently missing. I wonder why that was. Moving on in the image with Amber Heard's leg, I also placed a line across the top of this card here, and it intersects the glass of whiskey right here. Yet in the image over here, when I do the same, and I place the line across the top of the same card, we see that the whiskey has somehow moved position. And it gets even worse, because over here, we have the CD on top of Johnny Depp's bag, and as you can see, the edge of the CD packing is hanging over the edge of the bag. Yet, over here, in the image with Amber Heard's leg, we have the CD sitting conveniently smack bang in the centre of the bag, nowhere near the edge. So, what have we learnt here? We have learnt that a box has been added to a later image. We have learnt that a cigarette has been placed into the ashtray. We have learnt that the whiskey has moved position, and we have learnt that the CD has moved position on top of the bag. We also note that in all this time that all these things were being moved around, if Johnny Depp was indeed the person who made this situation, the cigarette was left conveniently unsmoked. The whitey stuff was left conveniently unsnorted, and the whiskey was left conveniently undrunk. Amber Heard is going to have to explain this when she's cross-examined next week. I think this will do for this one. See you all in the next one. Take care.